What's up, YouTube? Got some new parts in today. Compliments of RPP Hobby. Vanquish Stage 1 kit for the Wraith in black. Gotta have my sleeper look. It's pretty cool. Also picked this up. This is the high ratio transmission for the Wraith. As you can see, it's a metal transmission. Comes with a new motor plate, all the hardware. So we got some extra gears in there. New output shafts, all the fun stuff. So, like I said, this is from SSD. If you guys haven't used their products, I will say on my SCX10, one of those I did, just a brushed version, fantastic products. Their SSD axles for the SCX10, unbelievable. So, I've also got, I got to remember to send these out to Crawler Ted. I may try to do it, put them in the mail tomorrow. So, yeah. Crawler Ted, if you see this, this is what's coming your way, buddy. But yeah, you guys stay tuned. I'm going to go ahead and get started on putting all this stuff in, kind of how the process goes, and then I'll definitely do an after video for this SSD high ratio transmission for the Wraith. So, you guys stay tuned. I'm going to get started. Okay, YouTube, so tonight we're going to be putting on the SSD high ratio transmission, as well as Vanquish Stage 1 kit onto the Wraith here. I know in one of my previous videos somebody said to clean up my work desk, that it was their nightmare. But as I told them, it's my desk, my mess, I know where everything is at, so I'm not going to clean it up. This is my workspace. So yeah, you guys stay tuned. I'm going to kind of be continuing the video as I do this. I'll just be speeding it up as I go. So, yes, I use my trusty DeWalt for most all of my installs, and as you can see, it's not going to strip a screw out. I can set it down to a setting of 1, and it doesn't turn. So, before anybody freaks out that I'm using a drill, if I feel like I'm going to strip apart, I'll stop and I'll do it by hand. So stay tuned. I'm going to open everything up, get everything going, see if we can't get this stuff installed tonight. So here we go. Okay, so this is one of my biggest pet peeves. Using a 1.5 millimeter hex driver, and the set screw is stripped. So I've got a couple of different things I'm going to try here. First is going to be a little screw extractor set that I got from Sears. So let's hope this takes it out. Okay, so with a little persuasion I was able to get it out. I have another set screw standing by waiting, so we're going to continue on with the uninstallation of all the factory parts. Look at those fast hands. That's just impressive. Not really. I love speeding up videos. Alright, so here it is, SSD transmission housing installed with their motor plate. Fits back with everything stock. You do have to reuse their screws for the spur cover though. But I think this thing is sick looking. Love it. Adds, it's not really any heavier than the other But man, this thing feels good. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it back in the truck now, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, so I got everything done. Decided not to do the shocks. So some point during all that, my camera died. So I don't know what is missing, but um, here it is. I'll take a closer up view with another camera so you guys can kind of. Okay, so we have switched cameras. As you can see here, there's the Vanquish, Knuckles and C-hubs, and their Ackerman arm here. Pretty easy to install. I mean, you guys saw in the video. It's simple stuff. Just take off your old parts, put the new parts on, reuse your bearings, and you're good to go. There's the lockouts, and that beautiful thing right there is the new SSD high ratio transmission. You do have to reuse your own first drive gear, and you have to reuse all of your bearings and the shaft for your idler gear. You have to reuse that. But other than that, everything is in the box, ready to go, all the way down to new screws. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going to go over a couple of things really quickly that I've already done to this Wraith. As you can see right there in the front, MIP shaft. Right next to it here is RC 4-wheel drive rock crawler links. I will say, if you decide to go with these, they're a super cheap upgrade. I mean, they're $14 for a lower and an upper set. So you get 2 lowers, 2 uppers for $15. Do that twice, you've got front and rears. They do extend your wheelbase quite a bit. I haven't actually measured the wheelbase of this Wraith, but you can see it's pretty long. I used a Yeti MIP shaft in the rear because I needed a longer drive shaft in the rear. Stock shocks still, and I'm pretty sure these are the 3-hole pistons, because I mean they're pretty soft. They do what they're supposed to do anyways. In the video, I'm sure you could see the Pro 4 underneath there, 4,000 kilovolt. Turn this dude around. There is a Savox 1230. Very high torque very high torque servo. I added a few weights, as you can see there on the top. Just stick on weights. Cool light bar. Scale V8. Did the hood flip mod. Sorry, this thing is falling. Let me slide the whole thing forward 1 second. That's better. Now I can back up. Okay, so there you go. Whole scale V8 inside there. Fits in perfectly. Did do the battery front mod. Did kind of my own thing there. Just kind of made a little aluminum plate, and I just sit the battery in there sideways. Fits perfect. Castle BEC, and right in here, you can't see it that well, but that right there, that is actually a light switch, which is probably still plugged in, for that LED. So I get right down there on it, it's super bright little light. But that's just wired in through that toggle switch to a 3S LiPo. Only needed if it's turned on, so I can just leave it plugged up all the time. Mamba Max Pro sitting in there. It is a censored brushless setup, so it kind of speaks for itself when it's out on the rocks. Very powerful system. But that is it so far. Of course, I cut my own decals. You can see there the K and the Tekin. I'm going to have to fix that. Recon G6 on the top, Vanquish, Georgia Rock Zombies, Poison Spider, Georgia Rock Zombies on the hood. Method wheels. I did go with the Method wheels from Vanquish products. So got these actually on a trade. Running Pitbull Rock Beasts with Crawler Innovation foams. They are a very solid tire. but I like it that way. It crawls very good. Running 600 Vanquish SLW hubs. And that's pretty much it for now. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. HD gears in the front and the rear. This is also SSD titanium steering, 15 bucks. Awesome upgrade. I did yeah racing servo mounts. You can kind of see the rock light beacon down at you right there. But oh, here's a big thing. If you do go with the rock crawler links, if you will notice, this bar across the bumper is missing. Reason being is the servo sticks out so far now it actually would hit that bar. So I'll kind of get a side view here and show you. When I push the suspension up, you can see the servo is right in the middle there. So that actually is kind of how far it's pushed the front axle out, if that gives you any kind of an idea. So yeah, actually got these hot racing diff covers from one of the guys in my group. I helped him out with another RC, and he threw some little aluminum accessories my way. So that's it for now. The next upgrade is, I'm seriously looking at the Boomerang Type 1 shocks. These are 103 millimeters, I think. And I'm not sure if I want to go with 110 mils and just do the droop setup in the back, or if I just want to go with 100 mils and lose a little bit of height. But either way, don't care. Loving this Wraith. It's a cool setup. So thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your neighbor, tell your mom and them. Thanks. Bye. Alright, so new update here. Got some knuckle weights from RCBros. These are the full 0.25s, full 1.25s, half 0.25 thickness, and the weight holders. So what I'm going to be doing is putting these on to the Vanquish knuckles here, adding the weights on the it's going to kind of go the 0.25, 1.25, and then the half weight's going to be on the inside underneath here. So I'm going to shut up, start putting this on so you guys enjoy. Alright, so quick update. I got one side put on. Didn't take that long. But what I did already, I've got stage 1 kit already installed here. Just put the knuckle weight system from RCBros Hobbies on here. It fits perfectly inside the Method Race wheel. Oh, that was awesome. I'm not going to edit that out because that was just too cool. No rubbing. Rolls pretty smooth. It seems like my transmission when I put that together is a little tight, so I'm going to have to go back in and kind of work with that a little bit and find out what's going on with that tightness inside the transmission. So I'm kind of glad I rolled this thing back and forth. It's a little noisy too. There's some spur gear mesh action going on. Did it too quick last night. But stay tuned. I'll have it back on, then I'll do a quick test up my ramp over here and see what she does. Thanks. Okay, here's a quick test. I got everything installed. And I would say this is probably about 55-ish degrees. So, see what she'll do. Oh yeah, no torque twist. That's pretty awesome. One more time, just to make sure it wasn't a fluke. And of course my sensor wire, check that out. Just walks right up. Awesome. Well, that's everything installed. Hope you guys enjoy.